What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. It is Wednesday, May 20th. And yes, I did have to check just now because who the hell knows what day it is anymore? Okay, so as always, let's start with some news. Hang on. We do a little something here off to the side. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm pretty sure we don't have any news today, but okay, lies and deceit. We have the FOMC meeting minutes. That's nothing. We already had FOMC, so we already know what's there, so this shouldn't move the markets at all. And so otherwise, and we're just prepped to trade today as usual. All right, so I've removed the bullish fair value gap because I just needed some space to add smaller time frame ones. So I have a fib on here just showing the high, the mid, and the low of it. So far we've not really disrespected the midpoint of this wick coming down. We've really just respected this one. So actually I should be mainly focusing on that fair value gap. So let's do that because we are in a bullish market. So a bearish one is not as important. So let me adjust and let's grab that guy. We're just going to put it here. There we go. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to do that from before, but whatever. We're doing it now. Okay. So this wick, we've not closed a body below it. So we're still looking pretty bullish. Plus it's a daily fair order block, very aggressive engulfing. So beautiful place to continue going along. So far, we've been looking 1, 2, 3 days of bearish action, and we are currently reacting very aggressively from the midpoint of this wick. So that's good. That's good. But we're already sort of pushing for everything already. We've already taken out that buy side liquidity, and then we're heading for that one. Actually, let me also note. All right, so we're already heading for the previous day's high. Okay, I just want to make sure that's where my buy side liquidity was. So very aggressive moves up. Let's do a little cleanup here. Don't need all of this. All right, into the volume imbalance. And let's see if they're just going to pre-market run us out the gate and not give us a chance to get in here. But we've seen aggressive move down, very, very aggressive attempts to drop, but we still haven't closed any bodies on the 4 or below these lows. So I mean, longs are still on the plate, but sadly so are shorts. Because if we take out the previous day's high, we could turn around and drop back into this 4-hour order block. So we will see. Let's take an hour, look at the hour here. So we came down, we swept liquidity, shifted on the hour, and then came back into the hour's order block. And we've been respecting the heck out of this fair value gap right here. And then we've just moved very aggressively up. So honestly, we need to see how the next hour closes. We're forming another order block here. And I say forming because we know it's not formed until that candle closes. And these candle closures, man, they will get you. So you can pay attention. Anyways, so we've already tapped into this hourly order block, and we've used it very aggressively to move upwards. I mean, honestly, it seems like they're just running away without us today. So this 1 hour looks very sideways. We are sitting inside of a bit of a range. I don't like that. So yay. 15-minute is looking more bullish. But again, look at what we've been doing. Up, down, up. we've made, okay, so we've made higher lows and we've sort of turned around, but honestly, I need to see what they do after they take out this buy side liquidity here. They could sweep it, and then if they give me one 5-minute shift and a second 5-minute shift, then I'm happy to try and trade it down to the low of this daily fair value gap. Right now we're above the midpoint of that. If we close above here and just keep going, then I'm gonna have to start thinking about like higher targets. So let's duplicate that. Let's note this high as a target. And the extreme is even better. And we've obviously got more highs to the left of that as well. So plenty of upside targets, plenty of downside targets. So as always, we'll be waiting until after 9:45 to see what the market's going to do, and maybe even 10 to let the candles close. But let's nip back up to the daily, because the higher time frame will tell you where it wants to go. So far, it's looking like we are still in a bullish train. This could just be, we did have a very aggressive shift here, and we could just be retesting the order block on the daily to continue lower. Not weird. I'm not calling any highs. I'm not calling any lows. Basically, I just need to work with the information that I have. Right now, we are rejecting off of the daily order block, and we still haven't closed. Well, we closed a body below this fair value gap into the wick of this. It's not really all that weird. Downward targets are still, pretty juicy down here, but I will move this here to note the previous day's low right here as a target if they do choose to turn around. But right now it's looking bullish. But again, as always, these candles will do what they want. So I'm going to wait for more information. I'm going to be somewhat neutral. I'd prefer to take a long if I could. But if a nice juicy short shows itself and gives me confirmation, then I will take that as well. Be good, be safe. Shakira out.